All right, another preseason game in the books. And one of the things I love about Dan Campbell is his ability to talk in these post-game press conferences or anytime that he talks. And he gives you enough information to kind of be like, okay, thanks, man. Thanks for saying enough that we get it. But he's not saying too much and doesn't put himself into hot water or anything like that. So this Hendon Hooker thing is just, it's unfortunate because we all were really excited to see what he could do. And here's what Dan Campbell said. They asked, hey, is Kyle Allen like the number 2 quarterback? And he's like, yeah, I mean, he's playing better. So I would say that right now, if you had to go with the number 2 right now, who would you trust more? I trust Kyle more because he's proven more after these couple of games. And I was thinking about Hendon Hooker has not done anything in the last 2 years of any play that jumps to mind. It was like, man, he did show, like, he had that one drive or he had that one throw that was like, man, if he could ever do that. I mean, I haven't seen anything. His stat line is always like 6 for 13 for 61 yards, an interception or a fumble. And it's tough. So Hendon Hooker really struggling last week. So there's good and bad news to this. And you let me know in the comments where you're at on this. I think the bad news is we thought Hendon Hooker was going to be really good. Just kind of be this behind Goff. Man, if Goff ever slips up even, Hendon Hooker, I mean, he was going full go towards the Heisman. We got a Heisman Trophy quarterback sitting here. If Goff even starts slipping a little bit, we'll throw Hendon Hooker in there, man. This guy's dynamic. He's got a cannon for an arm. It went from that to he's not even going to make the team, right? So it's super unfortunate, and that's one side of it. The other side is out of all the backup quarterbacks that we've had since Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes have been here, David Blau, and we haven't had any good ones. He's by far the best. Kyle Allen is by far the best. We did a video previously on Kyle Allen, and he's had a weird up and down career in the NFL. But when he's played, it is respectable. I mean, he's won some games. He's had 3 touchdown games. He's not bad. It's really weird because it's like Kyle Allen. Like, didn't you? What have you done? He's actually done something. So I think on one hand it's disappointing. On the other hand, it's like, oh yeah, Kyle Allen is not the worst thing we've ever had. And in fact, he's the best backup that we've had. We just thought Hendon Hooker was going to be really good. So let me know in the comments if you're like, who cares? Or is like, man, no, I really thought Hooker should be a lot better, right? Like I really was hoping for that. So when you look at some takeaways, that's what A to Z came up with as well, is that like, it's time that his time in Detroit is over. He's 28, going to turn 28 this year. And it's just the way it goes. You've got to cut loose from guys that aren't working. And I hate that because really thought there'd be something there. But there's not. There's not. So Kyle Allen, though, 14 of 17, 124 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's just not embarrassing himself out there. Hendon Hooker, no pocket presence. Things look slow. It's like, dude, I need you to freak out a little bit. Like, move and chuck it. He's like, nah. Oh, guys got my, a guy's like a DN's coming around. He could move up like 6 inches to kind of move it, but he's like, nah, I'm just gonna see if you can get me. And he's like, oh, you can get me. It's just like, dude, you're in slow motion. So Kyle Allen, all for it. And Hendon Hooker, 6 for 13, 61 yards, and an interception. I swear I didn't see that stat line. I knew about that, but I just said that, right? 6 for 13 for 61 yards, and then some sort of turnover. It's brutal. Okay, another couple of things I thought was interesting. Jackson Meeks just keeps playing really well, and I love that. So 7 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Levet, our 7th round pick, and Bell, who I like, but just struggled to put any good film out there. Meeks keeps showing up over and over, and Allen seems to trust him. Okay, thank you. Isaac Tesla, what an animal. I mean, he again It's like, okay, get him off the field. It's like, all right, preseason, we don't need him out there. This is what the Lions have been wanting from their wide receiver 3 all along. A guy that could be counted on to move the sticks and reset the downs basically every time he's on the field. That's what Tesla does. And this is going to be really interesting to see what happens because he is what we've been looking for in that third wide receiver. Tim Patrick, of course. What's his name? Reynolds, solid. I mean, these guys are just doing their job. But I also think they're a product of this great offense, and we just need a solid body in there. But what if you elevate that to Tesla type status? I mean, that could be really nice. So Tesla keeps doing it. And then the other one that I think is really interesting is we have Nate Lynn, Keith Cooper Jr., Ukwu, all these guys at the defensive end position where we're trying to just get that final pieces to the defensive end side because, again, all reports are Aiden Hutchinson 100%. Looks back to, if not better than what he was last year. So we've got a pass rusher. We've got some depth there. Davenport is, again, all reports. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Just need some depth there. Need some rotational players. Let's do this, and that's what we're going to roll with because Zadarius Smith, I feel like by now he would have come back if he was going to come back. And honestly, don't think we need him. I definitely thought we needed him going into this offseason because it's like, I have no idea if Hutch is going to be able to play. Davenport is even on the team anymore. Like, is he just hurt constantly? They're back. I don't think we need Zadarius Smith. I don't know. Let me know in the comments on that one as well. But I'm good. Another thing that was interesting is the Lions had 4 near turnovers in the first half of the game. So the ball was on the floor a lot. We thought, oh, get it. And we just couldn't get it. So Vaki forced a fumble. Grant Stewart forced a fumble. Alan George dropped what should have been a pick. And we were all over the ball. So, again, those didn't turn out to be turnovers. And ultimately the Dolphins win the game. And it doesn't matter, but it's always hard. This is why football is so popular. One of the many reasons. I always think about this. Like, why is football so popular? Think about it more than I should. One of the reasons, you're just out there watching your team, and I'm even got this where it's like, it's preseason. Come on, baby. What are we going to do? It's like, man, if we score here, we're going to go for 2 and intercepted. And their bench is going crazy. And you're just like, come on. So it's just you want your team to win. In baseball, like, I want the Tigers to beat the Twins, but, well, they lose 3 in a row. I don't even care. But just every game matters in the NFL, and that is another reason why it's so popular. Okay, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.